Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, you motherfuckers! Well, what's up, boys? As you guys can tell, I got a new scenery. Well, not new scenery. When I first started doing these videos, I was doing them in my basement. But, I got screwed yesterday. And, how I got screwed is, the same bullshit that happens to everybody that goes and takes their car to a mechanic. Guess what happens? Yep. They come up with an excuse to keep your car for another day because they found a new problem. And the problem that they found, they didn't even know existed. So now, the funny part is I took my car in there for a recall. And I guess they fucked something up with my brake fluids. So they have to redo my brake fluids. I don't gotta pay shit, all right? I didn't bring my car in there to have them have something done. I brought it in there so they could work on it. And the funny part is I had to drive all the way over to the dealership. I dropped my car off, and you have to come into these like service doors. I get into the service doors, and this same kid that saw me a couple weeks ago was like, "Oh, you're back again. What happened?" I was like, "Oh, the recall finally came in, the part that they ordered, and they got to redo it." And he's like, "Okay." He's like, "Fill out this paperwork." And then I'm like, "Okay, what am I filling the paperwork out for?" He's like, "Oh yeah, you already been here. Never mind." And then he goes and grabs these like weird little machines and starts putting them on my tires, and then starts going around. And then he's like, "So I'm gonna check for your alignment." I'm like, "Dumbass, I've already been here. I already got my alignment done. I already got my transmission thing done. I already got the motor for my air conditioner. I already got the steering column thing done. Now all I'm doing is something that goes with my brakes. It's a recall. That's it. Stop trying to add money. Stop trying to do all this stupid upsell pyramid scheming bullshit. Just give me my ticket. Let me go talk to the front dude at the counter and let me get the fuck out of here." So he's like, "Okay, I'm sorry." Gives me my ticket. He's like, "Go talk to Paul." So I'm walking up to the office, right? And there's like 4 doors you come in, right? There's like 1, 2, 3, and then Paul's on the last door. So I'm walking my happy ass, pissed as shit because I know something's gonna happen, and I see Paul leaving his office. Paul leaves his office. I should have called him. I should have said something. So I'm standing around like a fucking moron, staring into an empty office. I'm not even kidding you, for like 20 minutes. And then, so I'm like, fuck this. So I go around looking in the building, and I can't find him anywhere. And then when I come back to his office, where does he come out of? Yep, you guessed it. Out of the bathroom. Homeboy took a 20-minute shit. I gotta be to work. This dude's in there dropping dragon juices. Oh my fucking God. So Mr. Stinky comes up to me. "Oh, how are you this morning?" He reaches his hand out, wants to shake my hand. I don't want to shake your hand. I don't know if you washed your hands. I know you're in there playing with Mr. Hanky. I just can't do it. It's early in the morning. I need to get to work. And of course, I know you're going to be working on my car. And I know there's going to be problems. And I know I'm going to be pissed. So Paul's like, "All right, dude, we'll have your car done in 3 hours. Can you come get it?" I'm like, "No, dude, I have to work. I work 2 to 3 towns away from here. I'll be able to pick it up at 6. And then he tells me, "Well, it's not going to work. We're going to be closed by then." I'm like, "It's an auto lot, all right? It's a car dealership. You guys don't close till like 10 o'clock at night." He's like, "All right, well, I'll leave it in the showroom floor, and you'll have to go to the front desk in order to get your keys so you can have your car." I'm like, "Fine. Text me or call me if there's any problems." He's, "Oh, sure, everything's going to be done in like 3 hours, bro. We'll see you soon." So good thing ZJ came. ZJ picked me up. Actually, well, he waited outside because homeboy had to go take a deuce. So I get outside. I tell ZJ like, "Oh, my car will finally be done. I'll just have to take an Uber or something to come back to get my car." So we go to Starbucks, go to work. Works totally fine. And while I'm at work, it's like 5:30. Paul calls me. And Paul's like, "All right, Mr. Lopez, I got something to say. Something's wrong with your brake." And then, of course, before he even starts talking, I'm like, "Look, dude, I'm about to get buying 2 new rotors and 4 brake pads. I don't need my brakes done. I just need my car done. You were supposed to work on it. It was supposed to be done 3 hours. What's up?" He's like, "Whoa, let me finish, okay? What I was going to tell you is there's brake fluid juice that's what I don't even know what the fucking thing is. I'm probably saying it wrong." He's like, "We're not going to be able to finish. I got 3 dudes working on this hard, bro. They're not going to be able to finish. We'll have it done by tomorrow. Probably have it done around like 11 o'clock. Think you can come get it?" I'm like, "No, dude, I can't get it. I have to be to work." So, of course, no car. All right, fine, I get it. You fuck my car up. Or this is really what happened. I guarantee you they didn't even have the part for my car. And by the time the part came in, it was too late. And then the dudes that were supposed to work on it were like, "Fuck this, man. I want to go home." So that's probably what happened. So I was like, all right, fine. So I had to order a Uber. My first time ever ordering an Uber. The last time that I ordered an Uber to come pick me up at my job, the dude showed up and then told me to fuck off. Literally was like, "Nah, I can't get you," right? And the reason he couldn't get me is because where my job's located, there is a highway that comes down from the north side, and then on the right side, there is 2 busy intersections, and you have to cut through the middle of that intersection. There's no turns or nothing. You just have to somehow get over there. And anytime that an Uber, a Lyft driver, a fucking Magic Carpet comes to pick you up over there, they can't get across the traffic. So they cancel their rides. So I called a person, or I did the Lyft or Uber or whatever not. It was $20 so I could go home, and somehow that shit worked out. To be honest with you, I don't know what it is. I don't know if any of you guys have ever taken an Uber or went on a Lyft, but isn't that the most like awkward situation? So somebody comes and picks you up, and all you can think in your mind is like, "Please, please, please, Lord, don't be a shitty ass car. Please don't be a shitty ass car, and please don't smell like shit. Don't smell like shit." And I've been in a few of those lifts, and one time I came in there and it was this soccer dude that had, like, he must have just got done playing soccer, because he had like dirty ass cleats and like dirty ass jock straps just sitting in his back floor. It's like, dude, clean that the fuck up. All right. I've been in a situation where I've been with a dude that doesn't speak English. He was like Arabic or something, and he took every long route you could take to get me home. I just, this, it's so awkward. Like, and then when they like, you know, you get in the car and they're like, they want to have a conversation, but you don't know this person. So you're trying to be nice. So you try to keep the conversation to a minimum, but it's like an awkward minimum. And then sometimes you have people that offer you free water. Then you have the people that have 15 or 16 different extension cords. Like, people need their phone fully charged while they're getting a Lyft ride. And then you have the people that want to listen to music. And any Uber that I've ever been in lately, all they want to listen to is Spanish, techno Spanish, at the loudest amount that they could put that shit to, too. Not even like at a respectable amount where I can enjoy some Bad Bunny. Because right now, that's all everyone that's Spanish listen to music is listening to Bad Bunny. It's always the loudest, most annoying. Oh, God. So anyway, I get a ride. I come home. And of course, when I get home, guess what? I don't have my fucking car keys that have my house keys. So I can't get in my fucking house. Of course. More drama. So I have to go to my landlords to ask them to get the keys to let me into the house. Talk to the landlords open the doors, they get me in there, we have a conversation for about 40 minutes, because they love to talk, so do I, they're really nice, great people. And then I sit around and I'm like, fuck, I'm hungry. So I decided to do something that I haven't done since I was like 14. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go to the store, and I'm gonna run to the store. So the 7-Eleven from my house is 7 blocks there and 7 blocks back. So that's just a couple blocks over a mile, I believe. And I decided to run. So I got out in the front of the house, didn't stretch, and I just started running. And then 4 blocks in, I decided, motherfucker, this was a bad idea. My legs were burning, my toes were burning, I could feel calluses starting to build up, my butt cheeks were on fire, I was starting to get a gut ache. I'm like, Jesus, fuck, are you kidding me? I can't be this much out of shape. You would think, since I ride BMX all day long, I would be in the best shape ever. But guess what? Just because I ride BMX all day long doesn't mean I'm in shape for running. I have not seriously ran since I was a freshman in high school. And, oh, you know what's so crazy? If I would have clocked the mile that I just ran, I didn't fully run it. It was more like a jog run, but consistently without stopping. It probably was like 8 minutes. It was probably 8 minutes from my house to the store and then back from the store back to here. I most likely did it in about 8 minutes. That's bad. Running an 8-minute mile is horrible. When I was in 9th grade, I ran a 4:44. Now, you're all probably thinking I'm full of shit, but let me give you guys an idea of why I ran a 4-minute and 44-second mile. The reason I ran this is because in Great Falls, Montana, we have curfew laws, okay? They don't have anything better to do in Great Falls, Montana than to give curfew tickets, okay? So on the weekends, my mom would let me stay out until 2 in the morning. On the weekdays, I had to be home by midnight. Obviously, I'm in high school. I'm 15 years old. And so my curfew on the weekends was 2 o'clock in the morning, and my curfew on the weekdays was midnight. And the curfew law in Great Falls, Montana is midnight. And I always went to my friend's house, which was on the north side, and it was about 30 blocks. So it was 30 blocks from my house to go all the way to my friend's house. And I was there every single day and on the weekends. It was just the spot we all met up at, and it was the spot we hung out at. So obviously I'd take the transit or a bus, and then I would get over there, but I wouldn't leave, until like 11:30, 11:40, sometimes midnight on school nights. And then on the weekend, it'd be like 3, 4 in the morning. And now, this is what's so ironic and crazy. I have no clue when curfew ends. I just know curfew starts at midnight, and I have no clue, is it 6 in the morning when it ends? Is it 5 in the morning? I have no clue. But I will tell you this. I would go to my friends, and I would run 30 blocks every single day. Now, it isn't just run, and then when I get tired, walk. It was fucking run. I would run the whole full thing, full sprint, the whole way. I'd run through alleyways, jump through yards, because when you get busted for a ticket, it doubles. So I really only went to jail a few times, and when I went to jail as a kid, it was always, obviously it was my fault because I made the decision to do that, but a majority of the time, I would get away and my friends would get caught, so I would come back because I was a good friend and I wanted to be there for my friends. So I would go to jail with my friends when they got caught for curfew tickets because they fucking couldn't run. So I had been caught, let me do the math. $25 is the first one. Second one was $50. I was up to $1,000. So let me do the math. So that's 25, 50, 100, 200, 400, 800. Okay, so about 6 times. I was caught 6 times. Now, out of those 6 times, there was only one time that I legitimately got caught, and it was only because I jumped a fence and there was no way of getting out. So the reason that I say running an 8-minute mile now at 8 minutes and something is horrible is because I ran a 4:44. Now, I don't know if any of you guys run. I don't know if you guys remember the last time you guys ran a mile in high school. I don't know what you guys got, but I know a majority of people. I met a lot of people in my life, and not a lot of them got into fours. So I remember running that 4:44 mile, and the coaches wouldn't leave me alone. I got so many offers to start running track, to do football, to do basketball, and all this sport stuff. And I didn't do it. And I look back on it, and at this time, I was smoking weed at school. Yeah, I was a fucking punk. I went to a group home at that time. I was fucking fighting people, and I was just smoking weed. Now what's so funny is I think about it, and like kids smoke weed all the time now. Like weed's becoming legal, but it was like taboo, or it was like a bad thing to do then. So, because I could remember going during lunch and taking gravity bong hits. You know what I mean? Like just smoking blunt. Well, we didn't smoke blunts. We smoked joints. You know, just smoking with this one dude. I want to say his name, but I just remember smoking with this dude, and I look back at it now, and it's like, man, I could have went to track and field. Like I could have done something in that. I could have probably played football. I could have done something and actually had a good time. Because as corny as this sounds, when I started smoking and doing that is when I got myself in a group home. And I don't know if any of you guys on here as a kid ever went to a group home, but holy fuck does that suck. If you go to court and the judge tells you, look, we're gonna take you away from your house, we're gonna send you to some random house, you're gonna be living in this house with 4 adults watching you, and there's gonna be 6 kids. There'll be 3 upstairs, which will be girls, and 3 dudes downstairs. Each one of you guys will get 1 room, and when you first come in, oh god, dude, going to a group home fucking sucks. That's all I gotta say. So if there's anyone younger here, all right, well, this is like there's a little angel on my shoulder talking, and then there's a devil. The devil wants to say it was kind of interesting and fun, and the angel wants me to tell you guys don't fucking do it. All right, so if you are gonna do it, let me explain how kind of fun it is. Okay, so the judge says I'm gonna be put in a group home. They handcuff me, put me in this van thing. They drive me to the southwest side, and I get to this house. When you get there, it's kind of weird. You get there, you meet the people that are there. This house was double stacked, so there was 12 people in there instead of 6. So there was 6 girls upstairs and 6 boys downstairs. So when you first come in, they give you all the rules. You have to sign all this paperwork, and then they tell you how long you're gonna get. I only got a week. A week was a fucking enough for me. I'll tell you straight up, a week in the group home fucking sucked. So you get there, and you have your bags of clothes for school. Hand them your bags of clothes. They already have clothes that you have to get, all right? So they have these like weird like shirt I had to wear. It's just some stupid like group home shirt, and they're like, all right, we're gonna walk you down to this hallway, the bathroom's over here, we need to take you a shower. Even if you've showered already, some people come here and haven't showered. We just need you to be clean. So I go and I go in there, I take a shower, I finish my shower, and they have like this holding room. So I go in this room, it's 3 dudes already in there, and plus me. So one of the dudes has been there for a long time, and then the other 2 dudes just got there, just like me. So I get in there, and it's like, hey, what's up? You know, you do your talk thing. And then, I don't know if you guys have been to jail, or you guys have been to group homes, or you've been to jail and you've been to group homes. You all know that everybody in this situation is filling someone out. So you don't know if you're going to fight someone. You don't know if you got beef already. You don't know if someone's psychotic in there. And the other part, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. You don't know if someone's a fucking chomo, if someone's trying to get fresh with you. So you always have to be on guard. And like we're in the holding, it's like a holding bedroom thing, right? It's like a bedroom here, the hallway's here, and then next to the bedroom is the bathroom. And we had to sit in there. We were there for a couple hours, and then I remember one of the dudes like, oh shit, and he like pushed me out of the way, and those little sneaky cocksuckers put a hole in the wall so they could spy on anybody that was in the bathroom. So I don't know if these dudes watched me take a shower and got an eye full of ding dong. I don't fucking know what they did, but I know that there was some girl that came in there and she had to go to the bathroom, so they were spying on her. Anyway, that situation sucks. So smoking weed, doing drugs, whatever not, it doesn't lead you somewhere good. It sucked ass for me. My freshman year was a waste. It took me until my senior year. I had to go my senior year to summer school just to make up for my freshman year, then my sophomore year, then my junior year. I basically had to take 3 years plus my senior year in order to graduate because of my freshman year, because I had no grades. I literally just got kicked out of school. I didn't give a fuck. And then, my life got really crazy the beginning of the next year because my little brother was killed. And then it just got super chaotic and crazy for me. So, a lesson to everybody out there. If you're younger than me, smoking weed, it's pretty fucking gay if you ask me. It just leads to nothing. You're fucking lazy. You don't get anything done. You make decisions that you normally wouldn't make, and you just turn into a shitty ass human sometimes because you're younger and you can't make the right decisions. So it's like, if you're gonna smoke weed, just don't smoke weed at school, all right? Be smarter than that. Make better decisions than that. Going to jail sucks ass. Going to a group home sucks ass. You know what's worse than going to a group home? Going to a kids prison. So in Montana, they have this place called the detention center, and then from the detention center, there's the real kids prison, which is called Pine Hills. I went to the kids prison. Actually, I'll save this story because this story's fucking golden. It's the first time I ever had to beat somebody up with a. Anyway, I'll save that story. You guys will like that story. Back to this. My car sucks ass. So now ZJ's got to come pick me up. I gotta go get the car. Jogging and running, I'm gonna have to start doing it more. I'm out of shape. All right, I might ride BMX, but I'm seriously out of shape. It's already been like 22 minutes. I have no clue if you guys are still listening to this. I hope you guys are. I want to thank all you guys. I appreciate everything you guys do for me. Yesterday, I was unsure about myself and the videos that I've been making, and some people left me some good comments just telling me to keep doing my thing, and I really appreciate that. Travis, thanks for that. CX, thanks for that. Nakarari, thanks for that. I forgot some more names. There's more people in the comments. Now I'm drawing blanks. I'm only drawing blanks because I have to remember who you guys are, and it's so hard to do that. But make sure you guys like this. Leave me some comments if any of these stories or anything I was talking about today you guys have lived or you've been through. Let me know. Tell me some situations you guys been in or things that you've done. And then also make sure to share this on Facebook, share it on your Instagram. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed and this is the first time you guys stomach through one of my videos because it's already 24 minutes long. And I love all you guys. And let me hit that thing called the outro. And marijuana.